Tātou katoa, ko tainui me te aroa nā waka. He uri hau, ki te waitaha hei, I whānau mai I te whanganui ātara, I te puake au ki te awa kairangi. Kei te noho, kei te kainga noho ki wani o matua hau. Tēnā tātou katoa. My story is not so much my story. My mentor would probably be as my mother. And so I'm going to use this time to come from a pūrākau. So it's history, it's colonial, but it's mine, and I know it will. When my mother was born in the early 1930s, she was born in a cabbage patch, hence she's the original cabbage patch kid. So she was born down in the bottom of the garden. At 5 years old, one of many of my kuia's children, she contracted TB. And her father had just converted to Christianity, so he began to trust the Pākehā system and sent his daughter to the Waikato hospital. She spent several months there and she underwent an operation, the removal of her left lung. The infection was cut out. After a time she came home and her mother passed away shortly afterwards. She and 6 of her other siblings were sent to Martin Children's Home, where they were to live out the rest of their childhood until they left school. My mother couldn't play. She always had asthma and she had to live with COPD all her life. She was advised by the doctors to not think about having children because that would be a high risk to her. She married a good-looking young man who was probably who built Tapatiranga Marae. And they separated when I was 10 years old. She was now a solo mother of 6 of us, with my youngest sibling brother, who was only a few months old. That did not deter her from what she had to do. She had, the 6 of us, a normal birth. Against all odds, she had 6 of us, all physiological births, no intervention, no offer of pain relief, even though she had COPD. I often wondered when I heard her story, and she's telling us her stories, and a solo mother to boot, of 6 of us. When I decided to become a midwife, I often thought about her and my aunties and how they did it back in the time. What kind of resolve that took. What kind of a village surrounded them. It was that time that I thought I had to reflect on myself and what I bring to this game. So I've been in the hapu wānanga in Te Awa Kairangi at Te Kakano o Te Aroha for 10 years. I was in the community as a midwife and an antenatal educator, but solely only doing haputanga wānanga for our whānau, to empower them to make better decisions, to give them a voice. And one of those voices that speaks very strongly to me is the fact that we have a birthing centre. Less interference, real partnership with the community, with the whānau, honouring Te Awa Kairangi. And the 2 waters that is embedded within us, that our rangatira here talked about, kura. I believe in that story. I believe that's what my mother had. I believe that that's how I'm sitting here. Don't lose this opportunity to partner with the midwives, with the community, and most of all to uphold all the cultural things that brings less trauma. Empowering stories so they have the mana to be able to stand on their own 2 feet and carry on. Kia ora tātou.